So now we're going to take a look at a circuit for an upcoming video and previous videos as well. So we're going to make a current source. We start off by setting a voltage. We're going to set about 5 volts by using a 5.6 volt Zener diode. So we're going to need enough voltage for 5 volts plus whatever the load needs. And we could go up to 13 volts, whatever. That's probably about the maximum to keep things safe. But we're going to take that 5 volts because we have a PNP bipolar junction transistor. We're going to lose about 0.6 volts of what we set and giving us 5. The rest of the voltage is going to go across the transistor and the load. With no load, a short circuit, the transistor is going to take all the extra voltage. But we're going to get that set current. If we have 500 ohms and 5 volts set across it, that's going to be 10 milliamps of current. And if we have a load like an LED, the LED is going to take up like 2 volts, taking away 2 volts from the transistor. For our 10 millimeter current source, we're going to quickly take some voltage measurements. And so we got about 9 volts at the supply. Exact voltage doesn't really matter. We're setting the voltage somewhere else. We got about 5 volts across the resistor right there. That's the most important voltage. But now the rest of the voltage is across the transistor. The voltage across the resistor is what set the current. So, you know, it's about 4 volts approximately right there. So we can take away about 2 volts by adding an LED right there. And so again, it's still going to be about 10 milliamps of current. So LED is not terribly bright. But in case, now we added a third series component. You can see we got about 5 volts across the resistor. When it comes to the transistor, now it's going to be approximately 2 volts. Once I can find it, I'm off at a weird angle. 2 volts for the transistor, and now the LED will have the rest of the 2 volts right there for a total of 9. So now in this video we're going to take a look at some more voltages with this PNP bipolar junction transistor 10 millimeter current source. So we got about 5 volts across a about 500 ohm resistor. It's not exactly 500. And we got the rest of the voltage across the transistor because it's a short circuit. We got about 6 volts less. I'm going to move this down, and now we got an open circuit, no currents really flowing. You know, there's the other current that's involved, but we're not worried about that. So now we have this plugged in, and again, we are going to have 5 volts across the resistor, and you know, not perfect 5 volts, but close enough. The rest of the voltage is going to be divided up. So now we got 2 volts across that LED right there. I can come back here, or across the transistor. Now we got 2 volts across that LED, and then 2 volts across this LED. So you need enough supply voltage.